time is 8:07 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Tuesday the 21st of June.
Alexa, what's the weather like?
Currently, in Rochester it's 14 degrees Celsius with mostly sun and skies. Today, you can expect partly sunny weather with a high of 23 degrees and a low of 11 degrees.
Right, guys, I'm waiting for my mum Jennifer to give me a call because she wanted me to go up there today. Obviously, I'm a bit concerned about the taxes. I was watching an episode of Cheers just now. Cheers, I used to love that. Woody Harrelson, I love Cheers. So they were talking about a naked performance. Because actors do nude scenes, don't they? Actors do naked scenes. So actors and actresses, they do naked scenes, and they see in soap operas and like films and that, the families aren't real. They're not really related. They're just actors and actresses, and you could get child actors and child actresses. So they're not a real family. It's a made-up family, made for the film and made up for a soap opera, you see. So they were talking about doing nude scenes, all of them taking their clothes off for the camera. So I put that on. So, last night wasn't too bad upstairs. It wasn't too bad at all, and it wasn't too bad this morning. So I've got nothing to complain about in that respect. I am by myself now. I've come to terms with that. The people I'm talking to on Facebook dating aren't in, I believe, real Facebook profiles, and nor the Gmail messages I'm getting. So I'm just resigned to the fact that I'm going to be by myself all the time. So let's get that out of the way. I don't mind being by myself. I love it. So I replaced that cup that the paint was coming off at the bottom yesterday with these ones from the Cancer Charity Shop in Strood. This one is All You Need Is Love and a Cat. So I've replaced that cup with this one. I love cats. I always have done. As I said before, I used to have a black cat called Jinx. I had a lovely black cat called Jinx that had an accident, ran off and never came back. So I had a cat for Halloween, and Snowball's pure white. She's actually not got a black mark on her. She is white, so I've got a Christmas cat as well. And this one, I love cats with the nice black and white cut there. So I love cats on that, so I've got a couple of cats. I did get I got some food yesterday, so I've got plenty to eat. I'm fine. I can look after myself. My mum's helped out. My mum gave me some stuff a day ago. She gave me some food for the cats. This is what my mum gave me a couple of days ago. My sister used to eat fig rolls, so she gave me some Morrison's fig rolls, some Morrison's shortbread or Butterfingers, and these lovely Kit Kats, Nestle Kit Kats. Cut the Kit Kats. I've got food, Chris, and she said that my father Derek used to shop in Iceland. He used to have home deliveries from Iceland. And this has still got my dad's name on it. 10th of December, this must have come, 2020, I would imagine. She's still got the bag with my father's name on it. So we've got Celia Tasty Chunks, Ocean's Catch from Morrison's for cats, and a Caesar for dogs. Here we are, what my mum gave me when I went there last. I'm waiting for her to give me a call back. Alexa, can you put LBC radio on, please?
LBC London from Global Player.
Provided we still have the problems of rapidly rising prices, then if negotiations don't work, the only power that workers have is the power of the strike.
Former Labour MP Dave Nellis concluding Theo Usher's report. Let's explore that with Leon Daniels, who was Managing Director for Surface Transport at Transport for London, is now Global Transport Advisor, joining me now. How much truth is there to that, Mr. Daniels, that were there to be a breakthrough by a union in Sweden or Belgium, it might in a sense empower a trade union in the United Kingdom? Good morning.
Good morning, Nick. Well, I think there is a lot of truth in this. You know, this is a global economy. People have the internet, news travels very fast. It doesn't matter whether you're a boss or whether you're a worker. You know what's going on. I mean, it is fair to say that across Europe, in particular on the rail network, the amount of public money that goes into the rail network is probably higher than it is here. Here in the UK, the passengers pay a high proportion of the costs. But nevertheless, plenty of parallels, because everybody's facing the same thing. Everybody's facing a shortage of labour. People are facing cost of living increases, linked, in our case, to coronavirus, linked, of course, to Brexit, linked, of course, to what's happening in Ukraine and energy prices. So it is definitely the case that trade unions globally are taking notice of each other and to some extent banding together to bring their cause to the notice of the public.
Transport is an area you know, I'm sure you love, you've worked in for many years. Is it fair to say that then, and in some areas, staff have been left behind in pay awards?
Well, look, I like to look at it like this, Nick. At the end of the day, rail workers, there's only two forms of income. That's fares from passengers and taxes from people like you and me. And actually, you and I are both fare payers and taxpayers. High pay awards to people in these sorts of industries flow through into higher prices and higher taxes. We've had people on this programme, they're coming up complaining about the cost of travel on the Underground network. At the end of the day, somebody's got to pay. One of the reasons, I don't think the government is being obstructive about this at all. The government knows that at the end of the day, it's going to have to come up with some money. It came up with 16 billion during the coronavirus when the rail network kept going even though there were no passengers. Now we've got a situation where there's a considerable reduction in the number of passengers, the times of day when they are travelling and so on. But the thing that really worries me about this is not only will further fare increases push ridership down even further. Frankly, many of these jobs are capable of automation, and if this gets pushed too high, if the cost of operating it gets too high, automation will come along as quickly as possible. And before anybody says safety, increased automation in aviation has led to safer flights. So aviation isn't alone in this, but more automation on the rail network will have a further effect on jobs.
Lastly, how do you see this rail strike playing out, Leon? Do you think they'll do more later in the summer? Do you sense there will be a resolution?
Well, I sense there's a terrible discontent for a whole series of reasons, not all to do with the rail network itself. I have a feel that these strikes will continue. We'll have more of these strikes, more inconvenience to the public. And I think it'll be a while before we get to some sort of settlement. It feels to me at the moment
Alexa, stop. Hopefully it's all about the rail strikes today. Right, people trying to get to work and school with rail strikes. So, something else I wanted you, I got this from Strood Community Shop, which is in Strood. It sells a load of stuff in there. It's very good. And I went in there yesterday and got this Grow Egg, a unique colour changing room thermometer and night light. It's meant for someone that's got a baby or children to tell you what the temperature is of the room is. But I like gadgets, I always have done, and basically it does tell you the room temperature and it goes a different colour. 16 degrees is blue, so if the room is 16 degrees centigrade and below, it goes blue. 16 to 20 degrees C is recommended. 20 to 24 degrees C is warm, and if it goes really, really red, it's 24 degrees C and above, and it's hot. So let's plug it in. Got this from a charity shop in Strood. So it should go down in a minute. At the moment it's saying it's 23 degrees, but it has to like warm up. So at the moment that is on orange, which is warm. So it's that colour, 20 to 24 degrees C in here, and it's gone to 22 degrees. So the other day it would have been on hot because it was absolutely boiling in this room. I've had the cold fan on in here anyway, so I got that, which I keep in the bedroom. So I know what the temperature is. So I like that. Right, I'm carrying on today, as usual, living in a world which has been hateful towards me, and I've done nothing wrong. I get up, I wake up in the morning all happy, dancing, keeping fit, trying to lose that 7 pounds in weight, and minding my own business, right? Hello?
Hello, Nancy.
Hello, Mum.
I just had a very good night last night. I don't know about you.
No, not too bad. It was the night before that was...
I wasn't. I was crying and
Crying?
full of pain and everything else. I know. What do you want to do?
I'll do what you said. I'll come up.
I just bear in mind that there's a place you want me to have to say things. There's a rail strike on, so people need taxis and driving. So what do you want to do?
Yes.
The strike is on today, Tuesday, I think, Thursday and Saturday.
It's the trains, Mum, not the taxis.
You want me to try and get one for you today?
Well, phone me later on
Yeah.
about the time that...
Well, tell me, are you coming? Do you want me to ask them?
You can ask them, yes. I do want to come up, but it won't...
That's good. I want to see you anyway. You know, they had a dreadful day yesterday. A dreadful day. You know, I was crying.
Why?
About your dad, but I kept saying, oh, I've been left alone. No one wants me and all this, you know. And the pain as well to put up with has been very, very hard for me, you know.
All right, Mum.
So, you know, bear in mind, you know, you treat me very carefully today because I'm not very well. I'm not mentally all right, though.
Yeah.
And I had blood pressure yesterday as well.
What? Indoors? Did they come to your home?
Blood pressure yesterday.
Did they come to your flat?
Yeah, they did.
All right, Mum. Just take it easy
Okay,
then.
so, ring them to see how the taxis are going.
Yes.
And you want me to ring you, and you will answer. I phoned you last night, but because again your voice, your mailbox on your phone was full again.
Right.
So
Well,
I didn't ring you back because it was a bit too late. All right for you, yeah?
all right. Well, ring later on in case something.
Carry on.
Ring later on in case something changes anyway. But check that the I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. I don't think taxis are affected by the strike, but my mum's going to find out. Okay, guys, see you later.